to see you. It's been so long. It's been too long. I am the Bat, and I am here to say hello to you on this Tuesday. I don't know. People have been writing in letters and sending emails and all kinds of Twitter attacks, trying to get me back on the show. I don't know what Joel's problem is. My agent has been calling every single day, trying to get me back on the show for my fans. But here I am. I'm here under a little bit of a strange circumstance. I wanted to introduce the show today because one of my favorite comedians, one of the best ones around in Los Angeles, Mike Perkins, is here today. And, he and Joel are just going to have a blast. But also, my dear friend, Joe Fury, has asked me to come on the show and demonstrate a new product that he is multi-level marketing. And it is called Crepe Erase. Yes, Crepe Erase. Cue the music. Crepe Erase is a wonderful product. It's basically, okay, so you're super old human. You're a super old human, or you're getting older, and you're starting to wonder, like, why is my skin getting like crepe paper? Like crap, as they say in France. So yeah, it's so thin and wrinkly, and it's almost like crepe. They call it crepey skin. And I got a solution for you today. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It is called Crepe Erase. Yes, Crepe Erase. It is something, I don't know, I've never tried it before. Joe asked me to try it. I've got the little bowl of it here. So apparently what happens is you apply it and your skin just totally disappears. Totally becomes invisible. I don't know if I believe it, but let's try a little bit here. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's super effective. I can put it on my neck. When I sneak up on humans to suck their blood. Just kidding, I don't do that. But if I did, this would be very useful because I'd be invisible. I'd be totally invisible. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic product. It not only gets rid of the crepey skin, but it also, it feels really... What? Wait a minute, it's burning my skin! Oh my god, my delicate little bat skin is, it's like it's on fire! Joe! Bonnie, get me some water! I don't think this product is for bats. I think it's only for humans. Hello, get me some kind of water. I've got to go. Have a great show, everybody. And for humans, we have Crepe Erase. Don't use on your bats.
Scrape away your crepey skin.
I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Oh, wow. Really worried about the bat there. I don't know. That seems, that might leave a mark. I think that perhaps, they should, put a disclaimer on the bottle, warn the bats. But who said it was for bats? And maybe they tested it on a mice. I don't know. Bats are much more like little dogs than like mice, contrary to, German belief, because they call them Fledermice, right? Hoi, I see that Guignel is here, Chuck is here. Hoi, Guignel. On this show, Mike Perkins is going to be here today. He might not know that we say hoi instead of hi. So if he does say hi, give him a little bit of a break. But hopefully he knows that we breathe on this show. And so we're going to do that right now. Every show, this is episode 284. Every show we breathe. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. I've got the icy background today because it's kind of hot here. I don't know about y'all. I know in Texas, it's been really horrible. But we won't talk too much about Texas, although we do have a report from Texas from one of our viewers. I want to say that the Crepe Erase thing, when he put that on on his face, it reminded me of the witch in Wizard of Oz. Didn't that happen to her? They put the thing and she melted or something in like real life. Maybe somebody can confirm that story. I don't know. In through the nose, out through the toes. Let it go. All right, we're going to get on with this. We're going to get on with the main event here. Smell the roses, blow out the candles. Let's see some of the comments today. Hot? Let's see. Hot today, hot tamale. Yeah, isn't that the way it goes? There's a hilarious joke there. I know it is. I don't know. What is it? Hot today, hot tamale. Why do I not know that joke? Maybe I'll ask Mike. In through the nose, out through the toes. I just thought of it. I think the oxygen going to my brain. Chilly today, hot tamale. Let it go. That's it. Chilly today, hot tamale. This will be Positivity Tuesday. Thank you, Howard, for saying that. Thank you for being here. That was one of the things. It's one of my goals today is to be positive because, you know, the shit's getting to me. It's getting to me. I don't know about y'all, but it really is. Margaret Hamilton, who played Wicked Witch, was coated in green makeup that was copper-based, which was incredibly toxic. Once her makeup was applied, she couldn't eat. She couldn't eat. Oh, terrible. Perkins Marshall equals love. Thank you very much, Howard. Appreciate that. All right, let's get on with this thing. There is some breaking news from Jay Patterson in Texas.
Good morning, this is Weatherwoman Jay Patterson. Tropical storm Nicholas is getting ready to leave our area, but I had to get a windy to show you the bay filled up with water. It's windy, but you see that I'm not moving, so it's not that bad. And since I don't have real hair, my hair doesn't really move in this kind of wind. Anyway, it's a warm wind. It's going to be over pretty soon. My doctor appointment for my arm should be no problem. Everybody have a good Monday. Bye.
Okay, so Jay is having a miserable time in Texas. She went down there. She was reporting on the SpaceX rocket, and then she was out by the pool. Maybe that pool behind her, I don't know. But she slipped. She smashed her arm. She hurt her leg. She's been trying to get medical help there in Texas. And then at the same time, crazy freaking storm. I guess that's happening today. She's like getting out of there. She's going to Topeka, Kansas or someplace like that. Thank you for your report there, Jay Patterson. Keep a stiff upper lip. Let's get into the show. I've got a great guest today. I can hear him in the green room. He's there bonging out with Boney, as all the guests do. I have my Sethward shirt on. I don't know if Jay knows Sethward, but Sethward's an incredible comedian who dresses up like walruses and various other peacocks and things like that on America's Got Talent. And check out his Patreon or something like that. But today, we are talking to the incredible Mike Perkins. He is an Italian-American, half Italian, I believe. The other half is Perkins. He's half Perkins, half Italian. I'm a quarter Italian, so we should get along very well. He hosts things all over town and does comedy all over town. The Comedy Store, the Improv, all the great venues. He has worked alongside comedians like Whitney Cummings, Pauly Shore, many others. He hosts his own show called Another Late Show Tonight, we'll talk to him about that today. And he's worked with the Upright Citizens Brigade and many, 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 many things. and he's got movies that he produced. Anyway, let's get in here. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Mr. Mike Perkins. Yeah.
Hi, hi, hi,
Hi.
hi.
Nice. Nice.
Hi.
I love it.
I got the hi memo. Hi.
Oh, that's good. Hi. That's the way we
Hi.
generally say it. Hi. Like that.
Hi. Is that it? Hi.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. Nice.
Thanks for having me, man. This is gonna be great.
It's great having you here today. Mike and I have the same commercial agent. I don't know if you know that. Adam Lieblein.
Adam Lieblein, shout out.
As does Howard Ronan, who is in the guest room today, the chat room. So shout out to Adam Lieblein. Yeah, Howard. So you know Howard as well, huh? Yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh, Howard's the best. Man. He's one of my best friends out here. He's awesome.
Yeah. He really
good guy.
is.
Poetry and a half, baby. Or
how many poems has he done now?
Perks and poetry, baby.
How many poems has he? He's got
on day
what?
He's on day 37, I think. Something like that. He's doing 100 poems in 100 days. But he has like books and books of poems. He's good.
He's already got some stored up. I listened to a really good one the other day where it was about baseball players with weird names like hand and face and foot. And he was calling, I think he was calling a game, and it was really good, really good. So Mike,
that's awesome.
What the hell? How did you get into comedy? What are you doing? You're hilarious. I've watched a lot of your stuff online. Where you're from New Jersey?
Thanks so much. I'm born and raised in South Jersey.
Yeah.
I am automatically makes me Italian. That's what it that's what
Is
it is
it?
when you're from the East Coast.
Yeah.
And yeah, just automatically. Yeah. That was and I love that you're a quarter Italian too. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Italian.
41 poems today.
Yeah, 41.
Yep.
Oh,
you're Pittsburgh Italian.
That's
okay.
right. My
go.
Italian family moved to Pittsburgh. Lots of Italians moved there apparently. Back in the day.
Yeah. It's called it's still East Coast, baby, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's still there.
Barely. It's just hanging in there on the East Coast.
I started just hanging.
There.
But I always loved comedy, man. Just grew up watching Adam Sandler's one of my favorites of all time. Watching like Tommy Boy as a kid and stuff, you know, and SNL, Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it just always inspired me. I was always a class clown, you know, and I just always wanted to do comedy. And then, I went to school for acting and stuff and always wanted to do comedy movies. And I didn't get into stand-up until I moved out here. Like I did it a couple times back east, but wasn't like, I do like one open mic like a year or something. You know what I mean? It's like, I do like one and then show everybody that video for a while, like I did stand up before. This is it. But when I moved out here in 2014, that's when I just hit the ground running with stand up and got into improv and, everything comedy, which has been awesome. It's been great.
When you were in college, were you, you studied theater in college? Is that right?
I did. Yeah.
And were you like a serious actor or, what was?
I tried to turn everything funny. But sometimes we had to do like serious stuff, but I do remember on my one final, I was doing a scene with this girl, what was her, Catherine, I think her name was, and we had to do like a Shakespeare scene, and we were like going back and forth. Oh no, her name was Jeanette. Her character's name was Catherine. So like in the middle of this Shakespearean scene, I was just improvising, I guess, because I forgot my lines, and I was like, shit, Catherine, and I just like went off on a tangent, and my teacher like went nuts, and she was like, "What the hell was that?" Just like, it was really funny. We still got like a B in the class, and like on the final, Jeanette was really mad at me because I kind of broke character and started cursing in a Shakespeare scene.
There's a lot of cursing in Shakespeare, but it's just done in Old English, so nobody can tell it's cursing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I had to do like serious stuff, and then I would just love doing like comedy sketches, So that's what I love doing.
Do you still do comedy sketches now? You do like short films and stuff, right?
Yeah, so so I still try to do. We haven't filmed in a long time because of like COVID stuff, but
Yeah.
we're trying to get back into it. But yeah, I love doing sketches, man. It's just like my goal, like especially with like my talk show too, was to like push out like one commercial spoof sketch a month,
Hmm.
just to kind of have that on the show, and then also just kind of build my resume up and have that repertoire of like all the, just sketches are
Yeah.
so fun to make and they're so quick. You can do a 5-minute sketch and just kind of have like a day with your friends where you can just film it.
Did you learn your
So it's all about
sketch
building your
writing?
team, baby.
Did you learn that at UCB, or where did you really like hone your craft at sketch writing? And what is your philosophy for what makes a funny sketch?
Um, I think, yeah, I took a sketch writing class over the pandemic.
Yeah.
Just because we were all doing stuff in the I
Yeah.
was just like, I got to do something. So I did that, but I think my sketch kind of came from improv, because improv and sketch are just, they're intertwined, where
Yeah.
you kind of follow, if this is true, what else is true, and you're like yes ending and trying to find that unusual thing in a sketch that builds it up. Um, I think the philosophy of sketch is just keep it simple. I think I learned that in UCB too, where like you can just have a simple topic, even if you're doing a sketch with two people, as long as one thing is just like unusual and it's simple, like it's as good as that.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of like I just watched this clip with Beck Bennett when he's doing when he's the on SNL. He's doing the sketch where he's a boss, but he's like a baby. So, did you ever see that one?
No, I've seen the
He
undercover
he
boss
just comes out
ones.
he comes out. It's as simple as he's just a boss,
Oh wait,
but
I
he
have seen
has to
this
like
one. I know
he
what you're
has a
talking
baby
about. Yeah.
body.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen
So
that
he
one.
just comes out and he like when he's like eating or something, or he's just like he's just hitting his arms and just like
Yeah.
it's so fucking funny. And it
Yeah.
just, it's as simple as
Ridiculous
that. But
premise.
you just kind of it's ridiculous premise and you just go along with it, and just everybody around it's like, what is happening right now? It's
One
those
of
are
the
my
things
favorite kind
they
of sketches
said
too.
when I was taking class over at UCB, they said, you take a premise and then you just escalate it, escalate it, escalate it, and look for like more and more. What's possible next? What else is possible? What else is possible? So it's like your boss is a baby. What else happens? What does he eat like? What's it like when you get in trouble?
Yeah, exactly. It's just so, yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good, and you just keep heighting it. That's all you do is heighten it
Yeah.
the whole time.
And that's a
Um,
different kind of structure than scene writing for like a movie or something like that. Because a movie, you're trying to like make some kind of change that's going to then move the plot along. But with a sketch, it's just its own little thing. So it really just escalates, 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 and then just kind of ends
yeah,
on like a, whatever maximum escalation is.
yeah,
And
exactly.
that's so much
Yeah,
fun. So much fun.
I love that so much.
All right, I'm going to play something weird that you've posted on online, and it's you doing a
Love it,
monologue. So that's
love it.
going to go viral, I believe.
Hey guys, this is my like 12th take to do like a reel, to do like a monologue, but you really can't do anything in 15 seconds. But this is the world we fucking live in. I just need a drink. Are you gonna follow me? Maybe not. Is this gonna go viral? Who knows? I have a picture of my dog.
That's your dog? What is that? Is that really your dog?
Tim,
He's
that's really
great.
my
He's
that's really my
great.
dog. I have
Is he there?
he's kind of sleeping right now.
Oh, okay.
I have to keep him on the chair, because
Oh, there he is.
if he doesn't stay on the chair, then he's gonna. Yeah, there he is.
All
He'll
right.
just bark. He'll bark and ruin he'll bark and ruin the show if he's not on the chair with me.
Yeah, that's a thing with people. What is your dog's name?
His name is Bugsy,
Bugsy. Oh, wait, here we go. I have
like
another
Bugsy
video.
Siegel.
I have another video of Bugsy here. Just a sec. Oh yeah, Howard knows Bugsy. Yeah. Let's see. This is Bugsy and a Cheeto.
The Cheeto's right there. It's a piece, but gotta learn self-control. Self-control is huge. If you don't have self-control, you got nothing in life. There'll be more Cheetos. I'll eat them.
I have a problem with Cheetos myself. I don't know about you. But I used to think that maybe my bailout plan, how when you're an actor or a comedian and you're like, well, what happens if like nothing ever happens and I end up geriatric and broke I figure I'd just go get a job at the Cheeto factory because I'd be happy like every day. And they'd probably find me one day like on the floor just covered in that orange powder
Just
with a big
the
smile
dust
on
of
my
it,
face.
Joel
Yeah.
died doing what he loves.
Yeah, doing what I love, man. Because it's like pure love, unconditional love that I have for Cheetos, I'll tell you. And dogs love them too. When I was a kid, my
That's
dog
awesome.
would, whenever I'd eat Cheetos, I was kind of a fat kid, eat Cheetos, but Cheetos were kind of rare for us. So I'd be eating those Cheetos, and the dog would sit there and just stare at me because they love them. They love them.
Yeah.
Don't use it on your bat though. All right. So one more thing. Okay. And this is
Yeah,
something
no
I want to talk to you about, which is, this is you doing your opening monologue on your late night show. Here we go.
If you send a wedding invitation to Mickey and Minnie Mouse, they'll send you back an autographed photo and also a badge that said "Just Married" on it. It's really sweet, right? And actually, if you send that same invitation to Donald Duck, he's going to send it back and say, "Hey, go fuck yourself."
So, okay, tell me about this show. What is this show? Because it's a talk show, and you do it live. Is that right?
It's a live comedy talk show, man. Yeah.
I love it.
Howard Aronon's been on it a bunch,
Really?
doing plain perks and poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this idea because I produce a bunch of shows around town and stuff.
Yeah.
Like stand-up shows, improv shows, and whatnot. And I always had this idea and dream to like kind of do my own talk show. Like Jimmy Fallon's one of my, he's one of my idols.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start this entire talk show. So it's been about 2 years now. We were doing it. I had a little test run at LA Connection, and we just do. I do a monologue up top. We have musical guests. We have stand-ups. We have characters pop on the show, like Howard would do his poetry character, which is actually Howard, but
I was
we
going to
have
say
different
his character.
It's just Howard.
It's just Howard.
But well, like my buddy Mark Sipka, he comes in and does this character Tad that like just roasts movies and thinks the Wizard of Oz is the best thing ever. But I'll have like a Conan style where people just kind of come out of the audience and just be like, I have something to say, or whatever.
Cool.
But yeah, when we moved, right now we're at Loft Ensemble in North Hollywood. So we do that once a month, the last Thursday every month. And I have a house band, man. The show with Adam and Sean, they're my house band.
They're good
so I
too.
have a band that actually just, they're amazing. Yeah. So they play people on, and it's just a fun atmosphere, and just like I'm able to do my own talk show. Like I interview the guests. It's always fun. I do a new monologue every month.
That's so cool.
It's been so fun, man.
And it's called,
it's
called Another
as
Late Show Tonight. Is that the name?
Another Late Show Tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I'm going to put the logo up somewhere here.
And
there it is. Another Late Show
man.
Tonight. And how can people see it? They get tickets. Where do they get tickets?
That's it, baby. So you can get tickets at anotherlateshowtonight.eventbrite.com. Or you can just go to my Instagram at @MikePerkins_. And we do shows every month. Every month we're at the Loft Ensemble. So it's a brand new show every month, brand new characters, brand new musical guests, stand-ups, everything. Did I freeze? I didn't freeze.
You're freezing a little bit. I'm going to bring people into a relaxing thunder shower while we wait for your face to unfreeze. I can hear your voice fine. You're frozen like this.
Oh shit! All right.
Do you do any? It's okay. I'll show this little clip here. It's Mafia Clean Energy. It's a little like a commercial for the LA. Well, DWP. Not really, but it's fun. Here we go.
Joey. You make us a lot of money. I can't doubt that. You run a fine establishment. We get to do our business. You get to do your business. Yada, yada, yada. Everyone's happy. But do you understand when I say the term clean energy?
Yeah, Jimmy. I understand. It's about minimizing carbon footprints and all that good stuff, yeah.
It's a smart guy. Carbon footprints. there's also other factors to it. I mean, I'm not a big scientific guy, but I know the ozone layer's all messed up and stuff. But we can all do our part to help keep our Mother Earth living. Now, one thing that I know I do is I always turn the lights off when I leave.
No, Jimmy. No, I didn't leave the lights on. I swear I didn't leave the lights on. Just once that it was a long day. I just forgot once. I didn't mean anything by it.
You just forgot. I mean, I don't know. Tony Toothpick, whenever you leave the house, you turn the lights off?
Every time.
Every time he turns the lights off. So what made you forget?
It's just a long day. Just a long day.
Just a long day. We all have long days, do we not, Tony Toothpick?
Longest days.
Now, what I've had a long day of pondering over is, what are we supposed to do about this?
You could put up a note. Leave a note by the light switch, by the door, that says, remember to turn the lights off. I'll do it.
I think one reminder that I always leave for myself is ask Tony Toothpick what to do. Tony Toothpick, what should we do about it?
I say we light them up like a Christmas tree. Come on. If you light me up, that'll just waste more electricity. Come on. Come on.
It needs to be clean.
Oh, come on.
This has been a public service announcement from the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power.
Yeah.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that. That is good. That is good.
Tony
Your
Toothpick, baby.
acting talents really came into play there. Do you ever play gangsters?
Dude, I get typecast as them all the time.
You do? That's
I
kind of
love it,
fun, though,
man.
isn't it?
That's my favorite. I mean, I wish I was in the new Sopranos coming out. You know, I just like.
There's a new Sopranos? I didn't even know.
Yeah, dude, it's coming out October 1st.
What the hell? Is it a show? Is it a movie?
It's a movie. It's a prequel to when Tony was a kid, and
His son is playing him or something?
James Gandolfini's son is actually playing him as a kid. Yeah.
Wow. I
It's a
think I
movie.
heard something about that. That is so cool. We got to get you in that. We got to
I
get
know.
you in that.
I wish I was, but I love playing mob characters and stuff. It's just, you know, I have
Super
the accent for it and stuff. You know, I do it, you know, I just have that. I have that demeanor, I guess.
That's
I used to
so
be a
great.
pit boss at a casino too. So kind of like,
Were you?
yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like very Italian of me. But you know, that's just it's my character.
It's totally your wheelhouse. You just jump right into it.
I love it though, man. I love movies like you know, Get Shorty and like Analyze This and stuff, where it's like mob, but it's like comedy mob, you know? Those
I
are the
love
best.
comedy mob too. Yeah, this commercial that you were playing here, like how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
You care so much.
Yeah.
Like they care more than the normal person. They're so sensitive, you know?
Yeah.
So incredibly sensitive, yet they kill people.
We had this idea of doing like mafia PSAs where it's like, you know, we did another one where it was like we gave someone you could check out on my YouTube.
The Windex one. Is that the Windex
yeah,
one?
the Windex one, and then we had another one where we had to take care of this guy, so we threw him in the LA River, and then we're like, there's no water in the LA
There's no
River.
water
There's a
there.
drought. So then we just showed him with cement boots just in the LA River, just being like, oh, he's still alive, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, please conserve your water, you know? The mob needs it, you know, or whatever.
Who is the guy who plays Tony Toothpick?
That's my one of my best friends in the world, Paul Broda. We grew up together. He's also a Jersey guy. And he's like my Higgins on the talk show on LA Show Tonight. He's my side, you know, my side guy.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys are good together. Good couple of thugs.
Thanks, man. Good couple.
It's really cool. We could hire you as a duo.
Yeah.
Come on, Sopranos.
Come on,
in gear.
Sopranos.
Jeez. We're watching this show. It's called Mr. In Between. Have you seen it? It's on Hulu. It's about
No, I
a
haven't heard of
hitman.
it.
You might like it.
Oh, really?
Super cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. My brother told me about it. It's sort of under the radar, I think, but it's an Australian show. Super fun.
Okay.
I want to get on a little bit here to little watch party. I want to show you a few things that I think are necessary that maybe you're unaware of. This is a camera of a bird feeding apparatus in South Africa. You can go here anytime. You can watch the bird apparatus. In the day, it's a little boring because there's no birds, and it's live stream.
Yeah.
We're live streaming a live
This is
stream
live right now?
Yeah, but now this is earlier on.
Oh, wow, there's some birds.
While we were sleeping, this is what happened. Do you find, how do you relax when, because things are tense these days? Do you find that you need to relax by watching bird cams, or what do you do generally?
I think if this was like near me, I wouldn't be relaxed. I'd be like, why are there so many birds here?
Oh yeah. There's another thing on this channel, which I have to tell everybody what this channel is because I'm showing their thing here. They're called Bird Watching Headquarters, HQ. And there's another thing on there where a hawk attacks a squirrel, picks him up, and you're like, what happened? But then later on, they're like, look what happened later on. And then the squirrel comes back and he's got like a big dent in his back, but he survived. So yeah, there's some.
Oh my God.
It can be stressful.
That's what relaxes me. I want to watch a hawk just take a squirrel out. I'm falling right asleep. That relaxes me.
It will. Oh, there's Adam. Adam's here. I love Mike's Princess Leia look with that ginormous headset. Yeah, he does have he has the cinnamon rolls on the side of his head.
Adam Lieblein, you're our only hope.
You are our only hope.
You're our only hope.
Help me, Adam Lieblein.
Help me, Adam Lieblein. You're our only hope.
That's great. All right, so we're moving on to the next crazy thing that I got to show you. Let's see what it is. It is, this is just a beautiful thing. There's a thing called Ma Ambiance. She makes these incredible kind of atmospheres and then plays music. I probably can't play this very long because there's music and it'll kick me off. So I'm going to move to, this is Arthur C. Clarke predicting the future of technology in 1964.
But what about the city of the day after tomorrow?
Oh, wow.
Say the year 2000. I think it will be completely different. In fact, it may not even exist at all. Oh, I'm not thinking of the atom bomb and the next Stone Age. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough which has been made possible by developments in communications, particularly the transistor and, above all, the communications satellite. These things will make possible a world in which we can be in instant contact with each other, wherever we may be, where we can contact our friends anywhere on Earth, even if we don't know their actual physical location. It will be possible in that age, perhaps only 50 years from now, for a man to conduct his business from Tahiti or Bali just as well as he could from London. In fact, if it proves worthwhile, almost any executive skill, any administrative skill, even any physical skill, could be made independent of distance. I am perfectly serious when I suggest that one day we may have brain surgeons in Edinburgh operating on patients in New Zealand. When that time comes, the whole world will have shrunk to a point, and the traditional role of the city as a meeting place for man would have ceased to make any sense. In fact, men will no longer commute, they will communicate. They won't have to travel for business anymore, they'll only travel for pleasure. I only hope that when that day comes, and when the city is abolished, the whole world isn't turned into one giant suburb.
Wow, that was crazy, wasn't it? I mean, he really knew what was going to happen.
Is abolished.
What'd you say?
Damn. I said he said the city's abolished. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Am I frozen again?
Yeah, you're frozen again. But this time you're not going. You just have a very normal
Charles
contemplative
Goldsmith,
look.
you were wrong, sir. Charles Goldsmith, you were wrong, sir.
Chuck was wrong. Kamala doesn't think
I just wanted to prove him wrong.
Yeah, way to go. Nailed it. He did. He actually, Arthur C. Clarke was incredibly prescient. I hope that he, I don't know. I hope that he benefited from that. We were talking, oh, you're upside down. Oh, you're back. That was super easy. What did you do?
Well,
you went out and came back in?
I'm using my cell phone. It's called Droid Cam.
Yeah.
So like I think it just I don't know if it should last a long time, but I don't know why it's not doing it. But
Pamela
I
says,
think my phone was just
Oh.
like Charles Goldsmith is wrong. We're not.
yeah, it's looking great now. You're looking like $1 million now.
Oh,
with
really?
Princess
Oh,
Leia,
thanks.
yeah. So
Sweet deal.
Kamala said now the cities are online, and I wanted to point that out. That's a good point. Have you heard of this? It's called Earth 2.
Oh, okay.
And Earth 2 is an online Earth that they're building. It's like a, like in a video game, like Unreal Engine or something like that. They're making a video game world of the Earth. And this is just disturbing as all get out. Because they're selling land there. People are buying it up.
What?
Yeah, it's like a whole other Earth. And they're trying to make it like a replica of the actual Earth. Just down to the everything. I guess there will be there. Maybe there'll be a digital us there.
No shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. This stuff is really, this kind of, I don't know. We talk about this stuff on the show, like NFTs and all these digital things that are going on, non-fungible tokens and all this stuff. And I find it to be incredibly disturbing, more disturbing than Arthur C. Clarke was about the loss of the cities. I feel like we're going to lose the world or something.
Do you know what sucks is paying rent right now, but then paying rent for the same exact space on Earth 2?
Well,
Like,
it's happening. It's happening.
Why are you double dipping on me? What's going on?
Somebody probably owns your apartment or your house on this Earth too, and you're like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Now do I got to buy that one too? I got to pay
what the hell's going on?
two rents. It's so
Paying
disturbing.
double the rent.
It's awful. It's awful. Howard Aronin wants more Bugsy. We all need. I mean, I think we
Earth
all
2.
need these, emotional support animals for sure. With Earth 2 coming along. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a Bugsy there. Maybe there's a Bugsy in Earth 2. Oh, and somebody has purchased them already.
Bugsy.
Oh
What?
man, I got to go back to her.
Somebody already has Bugsy.
Yeah, somebody already has.
Oh
Bugsy.
man,
I know. Anyway, so
that's crazy. That's like man.
I thought that Second Life was annoying enough. Now that. Okay, so this is to calm us down a little bit. This is some. This is what they call ASMR. Okay. Do you ever do ASMR? This is something called
some of the ASMR is kind of cool.
ASMR soap. She makes these soap things, and then she crunches them, and she's got big old fingernails. I think it's kind of nice. Makes me feel better about Earth 2, at least. I didn't know I had to worry about Earth 2. I really didn't know. But now I know. Thank God for
she just
ASMR soap.
So she just breaks all this shit up the whole time?
That's the whole thing, really. There's no beginning, middle, and end. Well, there is, sort of. Let's see what the chat room is saying. She doesn't understand it. I think she doesn't understand Earth 2, maybe. Look up Second Life. It's sort of the same thing. Well, and also... oh, yeah. There's the thing with the blocks.
Oh, wow.
You know where they make the blocks?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You literally pay real rent for virtual space. Some people had jobs in Second Life, right?
Really?
Yeah, they got a Second Life and they got a second job. Kids would especially.
Can you write that off on your taxes?
You probably have to. There's money. There's also that money that was
Really?
in Second Life. Yeah, they had their own money. I don't know what it's called, but maybe somebody in the chat room knows. Slicing of the soap, please. Yeah, there's some soap slicing. I think Mike is ready to join the cult. Yeah.
See, I like that.
Oh yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the cult is called the Cult of the Hummingbird.
The slicing thing is cool to watch.
Oh yeah, I love the slicing. I'm trying to sell you on a cult here, Mike. Are you in any cults? Are you a cult person? Have you joined any?
Is it a soap cult? If she runs the cult, I love it. This is the perfect way to join a cult. You show someone like a relaxing soap video, and you're like,
This could
"Hey,
be
you
your
want
life.
some of this Kool-Aid?"
This could be your life. Yeah.
Do you believe in cults? Was that the question?
Oh no, my cult question for you
You're
is.
selling me on a cult.
Well, we have a cult. It's a kinder, gentler cult. It's called Cult of the Hummingbird. It's really just people who watch this show and people who are on this show. So you're kind of automatically in the cult. But there's no mind cage. There's no dogma. There's only love, and you can leave the cult at any time, of course. And you don't really have to learn the handshake or anything. Yeah. So it's the Cult of the Hummingbird. Real jobs, creating virtual stuff. Oh, good. You're in. Thank God. Because that was awkward. That was super awkward. When you publicly ask somebody to be in your cult and then they turn you down, it's just, has that ever happened to you? It's so embarrassing. I hate that when that happens. Oh my God. This is actually the International Space Station live view.
Oh, no way.
Did you know you could do this? These are the things you can do on the internet. This is Arthur C. Clarke was way right, and I don't even think he realized how right he was, because not only has the world shrunk to a pinpoint, but outside of the world even too, just a tiny little point.
I thought they only live stream when they were like doing something like shooting a rocket up or something.
No,
they live stream the entire time.
I think they got the bird cam going up there. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I think they got the bird cam. It's just that they're covering many, many more birds than the other one was from much farther away.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if a bird just flew by? Would it blow your mind?
Or what if like a big alien sucked up to the side of the thing with some big eyes, and we'd be like, wait, we saw that.
Whoa, wait, rewind it.
Wait. And then it's gone. Like, it's not there. Yeah. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I'm going to ask you this. What is the movie that you produced about Santa Clauses? Tell me about that. This is totally just popped into my head.
So it was a documentary called I Am Santa Claus, and it was following the lives of guys that portray Santa Claus all year round. So you think like, oh, Christmas time, he's obviously Santa's, they're at malls and all that stuff, but what does Santa do in like March, April? And my buddy Tommy Avalone, who produced other movies with me too back east, he had this idea and we went with it, and he was contacting like all these Santas and stuff, and it was just like documenting their life, and we made like this beautiful movie about the life of like real life Santa Clauses. Some guys were living in like trailer parks. Some guy was like a real estate agent in southern SoCal around here.
Yeah. That's fun.
And one of our big steps, we had Mick Foley, legendary wrestler. He signed on to be one of the Santas, and we kind of had him kind of like evolve into like, because he was always big. Like if you watch wrestling, he was always like a big Christmas guy. And he had like his own, like when we found out he had like his own Christmas room, that's when we were like, hey, we want to, interview you for that. And he's like, I want to be Santa Claus. So
that is so cool.
It kind of took like its own shape. Yeah, it was a really great doc, man. I
got to check it out. It's on Netflix. Netflix?
It was on Netflix for a while. Right now, I think it's still on Amazon Prime. And it was on Hulu for a while too, but I think it's still just on Amazon Prime.
Wow.
So you can check it out on there.
That's cool. All right.
But yeah, super cool. Yeah, it was really cool to meet all those Santa Clauses.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to meet Santa Claus. I'll have to watch your movie. Okay, so this is a roller coaster. I don't know. You like roller coasters?
I love roller coasters. Yeah. This is the Hulk one.
Coaster. This is this one. It's called the Hulk.
I don't think is it Six Flags, or is it
It's a good question.
No, it's actually Universal. It's
in Orlando, Universal Islands. Orlando.
Yeah,
you know.
They shoot. I've been on this one. Yeah.
You have?
They shoot you out. Yeah, wow. It's awesome.
This is Blues Coasters. It's a thing where you can go ride coasters on the internet.
No shit.
Isn't that great? There's a bunch of these out there, and I love showing them. I probably shouldn't, but I'll just show a little bit of it. And these coasters. Anyway, so that's that. Now I want to move to this one other thing that came to mind. Oh, first of all, do you know about the all-civilian mission to orbit that's happening called Inspiration 4?
No, I did not. And you were telling me a little bit about it.
Okay, so tomorrow, I know this is tomorrow.
Yeah. crazy.
At least it's last I heard it was scheduled maybe 8 p.m. tomorrow, something like that. Live, they're going to launch these people, civilians, into space. None of them are astronauts, just 4 people. SpaceX is going to do this, and they're going to orbit the Earth for like 3 days. I'm scared.
Wow.
I'm scared for these people. There's a documentary on Netflix about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they chose them. One of the guys is a billionaire, and he paid for this thing. He paid like $100 million, and he's actually a really cool guy. His name is Jared Isaacman. There he is. There. Yeah, so he paid like $10 million or $100 million, and it actually went to St. Jude Hospital that helps kids who are have cancer. Yeah, and so
St. Jude's a big.
Yes, yeah, it's a big one. So they're giving money to that, and they had people like apply, and they got these 4 people. Hope is actually a cancer survivor, and she was at St. Jude with bone cancer when she was a little kid. This guy, Chris Sombrowski, over your head here, his friend won and then gave it to him because he knew this guy was such a space fan. Yeah.
That's like a Titanic situation right now.
Right, totally.
He wins the tickets to go to space, and God forbid nothing happens.
I know. So, she became, so Hope survived cancer, grew up, became a physical assistant at St. Jude's. Todd Lee is always here advocating that rich people aren't evil. All rich people aren't evil. You know what? All people aren't evil, but we have a little evil in us, and some of it's amplified. So some of it, the good is amplified, and some of the bad is amplified when you have $1 billion, I think. But this guy does seem cool, Jared Isaacman. And I invite you to watch on Netflix because I think they have like 4 episodes following these people, and then they're just going to launch them into space tomorrow. Just some of the bad reps out there like Bozos. Oh, they're talking about Bezos. Yeah, absolutely right, Todd. We love rich people. I love rich people, but they're fun to talk about, don't you think?
Until they charge you extra rent on Earth too, then you're gonna hate the rich people because they're buying up Earth too. Those rich people.
I know. What can you do?
They're buying all of it up.
They're buying all of it up. The thing that bugs me about that is there's going to be Earth 3 and Earth 4, and it's just ad infinitum, like the cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
they can keep making pixels, right? They could keep making them.
Yeah.
Emulate rich people. That's good advice. So these people are going up tomorrow. I hope they're gonna. It's terrible on the Netflix show. I stopped watching it because I got a little depressed because they started talking about Kristen McAuliffe, who blew up in the space shuttle, and then this other woman who died when they came back into atmosphere with one of the shuttles. It blew up as well. So they're kind of setting the stage, and they're putting, they put them on this massive rocket. These people are on the top of this massive rocket. It just seems crazy to me. I'm so scared. I'm gonna watch that thing tomorrow. I'll tell you. Yep. Free living for all. Can't charge rent anymore.
I did love when you sent me the email and you were saying like, have you seen about this this first all civilian crew? I think they're all gonna die. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I was like, what a way to sign off the email.
I know.
I was like, all right.
I was so in the midst of watching that thing that I just was like, I'm afraid they're gonna die. I really am.
I was hysterical. I was like, holy shit, what a way to... I'm afraid they're all going to die.
I'm afraid they're...
Anyway, see you tomorrow at noon. It was so good.
That brings us to this guy, Bigelow, right? Let me tell you. So Robert Bigelow, he wants to know what happens after you die.
Yeah.
So, if these people do blow up in the crazy rocket explosion, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the, undiscovered country, or maybe it's, something that a change of clothes. They talk about this in this New York Times article. So this guy, Robert Bigelow, who's also a space guy, strangely enough, also a rich guy, Todd.
Oh, yeah.
He is trying to survive death now because I'll give you a little background on him. He made this thing, which is just crazy. Another space thing. This is kind of a space episode, which tends to be. He made this like giant space pod that's called the Bigelow 330 that's supposed to go out into space and like latch onto the space station. It's an inflatable, like a place to live, house to live in space. and it is really something else. I'm just showing you a little bit here. The initial
This is the inside of it, right?
Yeah, this is the inside. I want to show you the outside if I can. Oh, here it is. And it looks like a blimp,
Yeah.
you know? And I don't know what that is. That's like a little capsule maybe you go out in. That's him there. And on the inside, it's super futuristic looking. This is what it looks like on the inside.
Oh wow.
And that you're
Don't
living
trust
out
the
there.
inflatable though, dude. You know what I mean? Like you're cutting back costs. Don't make an inflatable. Give me the durable, the
I think
steel
they're
or
trying
whatever
to
you're
make
making
it
out of it.
smaller so it fits in the little rocket and then can go when it gets up there. And there's actually, this is bizarre, but he actually made one already, a smaller one that is attached to the outside of the space station. He already has one. But anyway, then, you know what? In March of last year, he had to close down the whole production of the thing.
Yeah, I was reading that too. Vegas said like, hey, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Or something.
He was in Vegas and he had to close the whole thing. He said it was mainly because of the pandemic. And then he says that NASA owes him some money. So that happened, right? So it's called a BEAM, the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module. So this guy's super interesting because he also bought Skinwalker Ranch. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I didn't. I was reading about it, but
first of all, Todd Lee, I just want to see what Todd said because this is pretty intense, it looks like. He said, I think Gnostics got it right. We aren't alive. We exist on a different plane, and all of this is just a dream or the Matrix or a simulation. Or Earth 2. We might live on Earth 2.
Or Earth 2.
I mean,
red pill, blue pill, or Earth 2.
Anyway, so he's got a contest. Oh, I have to get to. Oh shoot, I'm invisible now. I have to get going, unfortunately, because we run out of time. But I want to say this guy's having a contest now, and if you can give him proof that there's afterlife, Todd Lee, or any of our chat people, he will give you money, some of his money. What do you think?
I think the one was like $500,000 or something. It's like,
yeah, it's like a ton of money. If I was better with the internet, I could tell you. Oh, yeah, here it is. I'll show you. Yeah, $500,000 first place. Second place is $300,000. Third place, $150,000. Wow. But I think we're out of the contest because I think you had to apply like in February.
Oh man!
But I'll be interested to see in November. The winners will be announced, and their treaties about what happens when you die will be available online.
Wow!
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat room says. The Orgasmatron. That's a reference to Sleeper. Woody Allen's Sleeper. Do you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh, it's good. You got to see it.
The Orgasmatron.
You got to see it. Let's see what Howard said here. Camelot with a Woody Allen Sleeper reference. Yeah. It's a great Woody Allen movie, I must admit. Skywalker. LG is coming out with Orgasmatron 2021. LG. What? Anyway, so okay, we're gonna have to end the show. It's been great having you on here. I invite you back.
This was super fun, man.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's fun if comedians
I had a blast.
Talk about science. I like that. I really liked.
That's
I really liked seeing your video too. That one where you're a gangster. Are you doing more?
Yeah, we're doing more, man. We're gonna start filming some more. I have a couple more on my YouTube, and then come to the talk show. We always like screen them there. We screen them every month there. So
oh, cool.
We have different commercial spoofs and stuff there.
Awesome. Are you
yeah.
And then also Adam Lieblin's doing a show, and you're in it, right? At the Flappers.
Yeah, we're doing on September 25th, 7:30 at Flappers. We have the Comedy Castables.
I love it. I think is Howard in that show too?
Howard's on there too. Yep.
That's awesome.
Howard Aronin. It's gonna be a fun show, man. Adam's hosting it.
That's cool.
And it's gonna be a ton of fun. Yeah, he put a showcase together for modern artists, which is gonna be great. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Cool. I'm too afraid to go out and do shows right now. That's why I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
but for y'all intrepid people, please go to Flappers. If you're going out anywhere, go there and see that show.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the show notes. We got to do our dance break now, so let's move on to the dance break. I have a really good one here today. This is this guy. His name is Offset Solid, and he's singing one of my favorite songs by They Might Be Giants. So here we go. Dance break time. Dance them if you got them. Thanks a lot for being on the show, Mike. And,
thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Dance them if you got them. You're going to be in the dance break. This is a guy, I think he's in the area. I don't know. I can't find out much about him. I asked him, about this, and I haven't heard. So I'm just going to take a risk and show it to y'all. I'll try not to talk. It's a weird intro. I don't know if y'all, I think Howard must know this song. This is right up his alley. Here we go. Yeah, all right, Folksy.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul. Not Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Triggers Delight on a moonlit night. Every guy but Constantinople lives in Istanbul, not Constantinople. So if you've a date in Constantinople, you'll be waiting in Istanbul. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way.
If you don't know the band, They Might Be Giants. Definitely worth checking out.
That's nobody's fizz but the turn.
Offset Solid, so you can find them. Super talented.
Istanbul.
This guy is awesome. Offset
Even
Solid.
old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. So take me back to Constantinople. Now you can go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone by Constantinople. Why Constantinople gonna works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul.
All right, we'll see y'all on Friday. Istanbul.